Okie doke, it's now mid-August. It's rained again, but the weather's pretty good, so I have been busy. That slab is obviously all nice and cured now. That section there is all nice and cured. We set up a little swimming pool, so at least we've got somewhere to play. I have been busy. Underneath all that are 2 footings. I didn't film it purely because every time I get a little bit of time, it's only like 30 minutes or whatever. Obviously the kids are off, so we're running around trying to keep them entertained. So I just come out here in the evenings or quickly in the morning and do a bit of work. And obviously setting up the GoPro and filming it all isn't on my top list of things to do. So yeah, there's a foot in there and there's a foot in there. Basically we need to get this slabbed out by September, because that's when the heat pump's going to get installed, because we've got to book in the Daikin rep who will then what's the word? Oh, I can't remember. Commission. There you go. I got there. Commission it. So I need to build the blockwork wall along there. So I've got a pile of blocks over there. There's some sand there, some sand there. So let's build a little wall along here. There you go. That's that all uncovered. Another thing, the digger's out of action, and I've got tons and tons of that stone that's got to all be brought round. So I've done a bit of handballing because there's not too much work to build this up. It's when we get further down there's a lot more. So we are going to make progress. So right, let's dry fit a line of blocks down there. Right, that's all dry fitted out and checked. So as long as I lay that all nice and level, it will stay nice and level. I've worked up my gauge so where it transitions down, because it's going to be stepped. I've done all that. That was something I was taught by one of my best mates a fair few years ago, how to set your footings out to gauge as you go along. So it's going to drop down here again and then probably there. So I think by the time we get down there we're going to be like 4 or 5 courses up by the looks of it. Right, I was going to lay some blocks, but there are literally mosquitoes everywhere, hence the face net, because they are literally wanting to eat me alive. So I'm going to come in the morning when it's nice and cool and they don't want to be here. There we go, nice early start. It's only 30 degrees days and beautiful sunshine, so we will get this laid and then crack on with the rest of the day. We're going to go to Montflanquin to the Bastide Day, which will be great fun. Yeah, I'll get a mix on and then we'll get laying. Okay, the apprentice is out ready to help. Morning, Star. Ready? Right, let's lay the first block. Okay. Turn it around so I don't smack the handle.
Daddy, what's that?
What's what?
That paint. Daddy, what's that?
What's what?
That's a bird.
Hey?
That's a bird.
Yeah?
That's in my house.
Well, not just yet, because I've got to start laying the blocks first. And I'm not sure if you're strong enough to lift the block up.
I make a cat. I want to make a cat.
Yeah. To be totally honest, for some reason I've managed to totally fuck up the measurements. Smooth. Oh well. don't know what I've done wrong. I'm 9 centimetres out from where I want to be, but all that means is there's just going to be a step joining that slab, which in some ways isn't a bad thing, because then any water coming down is not going to run onto that main slab because there'll be a step. So it doesn't really make no difference. The alternative is to cut loads of blocks at 9 centimetres to make up for the fuck up, but I'm not doing that. Right, let's get a few more down. Okay, a little tip time. If you haven't got many fancy bits of equipment, obviously I have got lasers and stuff, but if you're transferring levels over small areas, if you've got some straight edges, like I've got a 5 metre straight edge and a 3 metre straight edge, I put that first block in there on that place, set it, and then you can see I dry fitted all the blocks out, and then I come to the other end and I just transferred using that rule across to the end block, put that in, leveled that up all nice, then I've pinged my line between the two, so now all I've got to do is move my straight edge out the way, chuck a line of muck all the way down, put the blocks to the line, and as long as it all joins up all lovely jubbly between those blocks, you know you've got it right. It's foolproof. So yeah, there you go, little tip on how to do a nice straight level line with no fancy gear. You're gonna help? She's got her work gloves on now, she's serious. So there you go, that was nice and painless, and look at this for a gauge. I did an 8-in-2 mix, but I put a bit too much water in, so I added another 2 sand and half a cement, and it worked out absolutely perfect. So wasn't that good? Oh, hello princess, you gone back inside? Yeah? Okay, Daddy just gonna carry on getting this done, okay? And look, we're so lucky we have east facing garden, so we get the sun all day from there, like that. Right, let's get it done. Okay, the next section is all set up, got my string line in place, so we will get these infilled. I was just thinking about the discrepancy across there. At first I thought, oh, I'd measured the wrong side of the level, but the level's 7 centimetres, not 9 centimetres, so should our dyslexia strikes again, it would appear, but hey ho. And in hindsight, it really doesn't matter, because this is having a shuttering put all the way along here, because I'm putting the slab so it sits on top of this. So all it means is I'll have to put an extra 9 centimetres of concrete on top of this block work, which isn't really that big a deal, and all of that has to be infilled with hardcore anyway to bring the levels up. So it's just going to be a case of an extra couple of wheelbarrows, so not that much of a fuck up, but still annoying. You know, I took a lot of time measuring this all out and making sure it was right. Oh well. Okay, so following on from that last video clip that I did, I came out here this morning and I built this other course up, and then this afternoon I infilled the gap between the step where it changes depths, and just because I want to bomb proof everything that I do on this property, knowing full well the clay moves so much, that has got some reinforcing bar in, and that's obviously solid concrete, so hopefully if there is any movement there, that will hold it together. Then there's also a slab going on top. I come back out and checked it across, and it is such a random measurement. I have no idea what the hell I did. I'm still baffled by it. When I went off and thought about it, I was like, oh, I just did the wrong side of the spirit level, but the spirit level was not that size. That was handy as well. I used my props for pushing the form in to keep it all nice and tight, so it kept on swaying out. Anyway, in other news, so the shed base, whilst I was down Chausson picking up some stuff, some mesh, I picked up 30 blocks. So I wanted 100 by 100 by 500s, but they didn't have them. And the reason for that is I just want to put the wood frame down on top of something so it's not sat directly on the concrete where obviously water can hit it. But they didn't have it. This is all they had, so that's what I've bought. Obviously when you buy stuff and spend all this money, it's no point doing it for it's only going to last you 5-10 years. It rots out. So for the sake of a bit of extra effort, I can put it on top of there. That keeps it well away from the water, then the wood's not going to rot out. So that is what I'm going to do at some point, is do them all the way round. I've got the boys coming on Monday, which will just be another video clip, but basically I'm going to get them to carry on infilling that, start pouring the concrete slab over there and get some stuff done. I've got a pile of mesh over there, so yeah, we'll see some progress. What a lovely start to the morning. Right, I'm going to lay these blocks. I've got this nice easy glue for sticking them down, which will be wonderful. I've got the crew coming today, so they are going to get lots of things done. So we're going to concrete and put in the metal supports ready to build the post there, so that'll get done. We're going to concrete the pad along there. We're going to clear the rest of that trench out and get that ready and sorted, and hopefully maybe if I get some more metal, do the concreting for that and get a load of the hardcore round to start infilling ready for that slab. So let's watch the progress. That's it, and then get some more out. Good girl. Good job. Okay, next bit, get a little bit more. I've got my early morning helper as always. So put that first block in. I squared this up with the laser the other day, so I've run a chalk line that way, put the first block in there, then I've run the electrical cable, drilled through the block work. That's worked out really nice, so we're just going to bed this in and then we can continue this course along. This side, darling, keep it on here. This might take a while with my helper. Stand there a little bit so you're safe. Hey?
That's toast.
That's toast?
Daddy, that's the toast.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I got my pockets.
You got your pockets?
Yes. Where are my pockets?
I don't know, where are your pockets?
In there?
Yeah.
Let's put it there.
Hey. That's get a little bit more. Okay, little update. I've done that side. I've just set a line parallel to it. To do that, the crew finally turned up. Finally, they turned up at 8 o'clock. Here, look, it's inappropriate rub in my garden. Oh. So he's putting in those supports, the metal works. So that's all wonderful. And Max is on his way to infilling that with the hardcore. So all gravy, baby. Okay, so I've stopped there for now. I've got plenty of gear, but this is an easy job, so I'm trying to keep the boys nicely busy. Max is doing a great job. It's annoying because the digger would make this a lot easier if we could just use a digger to fill the barrow up each time, but it's out of action. This needs to get done. So look, Max is really pushing on with that. No, we're not making TPs in the garden. This is just to hold the metal framing upright, so it's nice and plumb. The first one has been done. It's a proper family affair today. What have you got there, Star? Wow, that's cool. And look, the boys, look, real men. Bit of working in action. Live footage at this old French house. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Max? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? What you doing there, Rob?
Oh, I'm heavyweight Rob.
Heavyweight Rob?
Yeah, and I'm just pouring a mix.
Ah, look at that. That's too wet. I told you to do a stiff mix.
I know.
That's better. Oh no, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh well, doesn't matter. We're growing vegetables and our beautiful little baby daughter likes to destroy it all. Oh well. Anyway, we'll come back when that's done, and I am about to fit the pipe to drain off the excess water from the overflows of the air conditioning unit. So I've got some 30mm pipe, I've got a right angle bend, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, that is effectively it. I will now make sure there is a fall going out to the outside of the wall, and then we'll cover this in sand, and then we are ready, once Max is finished, to get it leveled out, get the mesh on top and pour the concrete. As simple as that, guys. Okay, so look, that's that all done. It's a bit annoying. I've now changed my mind. After that, let's call it a fuck up, let's be honest, I fucked up. I was chatting to Kaz about it, and the height difference, I think I did say this in a video clip, the height difference is such that I think we're just going to build this up as a wall. Karen was worried about the height with the kids falling, so what we're going to do is just go a course high, then we can put some copings on top of it, and then as it gets further down, we'll step it so it keeps on dropping down to just keep it at a sensible height as such, if that will work. If I said that in an earlier video clip, I do apologise. But annoyingly, I need literally 1, 2, 3, I need 4 blocks. This is all I've got. I need 4 blocks, otherwise I'd be able to start doing that wall, which is a bit annoying, but hey ho. Max is now prepping this, so I'm going to jump on with him in a sec and we'll get that done. Okay, 1, 2, 3 pads all done. Just went and picked up a few more blocks so we can have that all set up, so I'll infill that a bit later on, but we're now focusing on getting this pad done because it's getting towards the end of the day, so let's keep coming back periodically until this is done. Okay, that's the path all cured now and all lovely jubbly. Let's see what we get up to next.